Hello everyone, I am Zenny Dragon and I bid you all welcome to my channel and I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Before we get into our what our normal schedule is, and in actuality I'm actually starting this earlier than what I normally would. I normally would wait till 7 o'clock p.m. My time, Central Time, but doing it a couple hours earlier. One, because I actually was able to get home early enough from work. Normally on Mondays, I usually hit is one of my longer days at work, but also because the fact that normally I would have off tomorrow, and it's not the case this week. I was asked to work tomorrow, so I definitely wanted to be able to get the stream in earlier so that I'm not overtaxing myself when it comes to what I'm doing. But before we get into the stream proper, or at least what our normal stream would be for Mondays, which is Fire Emblem Three Houses, I'm actually going to go ahead and finish up on Metroid Zero Mission because I did not realize until earlier this morning of just how close I was to actually finishing this game yesterday. I was close. Like, literally, after defeating Mecha Ridley and trying to get to the ship, all I needed to do was just to kill those last two space pirates. That is all I needed to do. And once I learned that this morning, like, really? Oh, come on. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. And in fact, I was actually spent a little bit of time off screen getting that one energy tank that in that like tripwire room that I was trying to get yesterday as well. But so I was able to get that. So yeah, once I get done with this, and hopefully it shouldn't take long. I'll go ahead and switch to our actual stream subject as well. But before we get that, I do have an announcement after I complete this. So, or not complete, but finish this. Alrighty. Save state right there. Hello. gonna stay right here as well. I wasn't able to regain all back of my health, but all right, time to run. Come on, yes, yes, yes! Come on! Got it! Woo! First try today. Alrighty. Mission accomplished. And it's on the last health bar. Wow. Alrighty. I'll shut that off while the credits are rolling. Oh, wow. That was... Wow, okay. My thoughts on Metroid Zero Mission. I very much enjoyed it. There was definitely frustrating parts. Absolutely. But I've come to expect that with the Metroid series. It's very highly skilled. It's a high skill type game. And I did really feel like during my time sort of playing and having Beta Sprite there with me throughout pretty much almost all of it, excluding for today, I felt like I truly was growing as a gamer as I was progressing more and more. And that's something I was feeling like with the few other Metroids that I have actually been able to play. So yeah, it's definitely an enjoyable experience. Very much like this one. If Once I get through all the Metroid games, if I do feel like it, I probably will come back to some or probably most of these and try to do full 100% runs because I do want to challenge myself with that. But uh, Satoru Iwata, rest in peace, man. But yeah, so. Alright, what do we have here? Aww. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that is so cute. Little Samus with the Chozo. And we got a new title screen apparently. Or is that the victory screen? Oh, that's clear. Yep. Clear time just over 6 hours. That is and 73%. At 73%. Yeah. I did not even realize how close I was to actually beating this yesterday. It's like, once I figured that out this morning, I was like, oh my goodness, wow, I could have been. But there is actually a reason why I wanted to take care of this as soon as possible. And albeit it's Friday, it's not with me today, but yeah. So, gallery has been at nice. Uh, Original Metroid has been added. Alrighty. So we got Metroid Fusion. Okay. And original Metroid. Okay, nice. Alrighty. So. Uh, I'm gonna bring it back to the just chatting screen here. So before I go ahead and switch things over to what our actual stream for today is going to be, Fire Emblem Three Houses, going back into that. I do have an announcement as far as what I'm going to be doing moving forward for Sundays. This is going to be a little bit of an interesting situation. So, the thing that I've been alluding to on Twitter as far as the chaotic announcement. I'll be doing a brand new series starting this next Sunday. Should be around our normal time, so 5 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to be starting a game that has been on my radar for a little bit. Like I've known about it for a while, but I haven't really had given myself too much of a chance to get into. Like a lot of the series that I've been introducing that have been sort of doing blind playthroughs for. I'm going to be doing Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition for the Switch. I will be starting that this next Sunday, and I'm pretty sure those within Blazing Knight crew, as well as a certain other Discord server, certainly know that there is one person that everyone thinks of when it comes to Xenoblade Chronicles, and yes, he will be joining me on this adventure. Farah will be joining me as a co-host for Xenoblade Chronicles. He is very much looking forward to teaching me all about Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm very much looking forward to not only learning from him, but also just overall working with him. He's fastly growing into a good friend of mine, and yeah, let's go. All the hype. All of the hype. So, here's the thing: as far as scheduling with Farah, and his work schedule has been very much chaotic as of recently. So what we're going to be doing as far as moving forward, uh, so we're going to start next Sunday. That will definitely be clear. He will only be available every other Sunday, as far as we know at this point. So instead of having me do completely blind stuff, and switching back and forth between completely blind and got sort of guided blind, I'm gonna be doing a. I'm gonna be returning to a series that I had started off with on Sundays, but took a break to start the sort of this Metroid journey. I'm gonna be heading back into SSX3. I've already done one character as far as that, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting into the next character. As far as who I'm going to be going as next, that you'll have to find out. So that will be 2 weeks away. So not next Sunday, the Sunday after that, and I'm just going to alternate between Xenoblade Chronicles and SSX3 moving forward. Uh, as far as that is going, so that is what I'm going to be doing moving forward. So, if you'll allow me to, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. So, just sit tight, grab something to eat or drink, and I'm going to go ahead and switch everything over to the Fire Emblem Three Houses. So, I'll be right back. All right. And here we go. And we are back. All right, so last we left off, we were just about to get into the main chapters chapter map for chapter 8, which is the Remire village map. Before we get into that, we actually got a few support conversations to get into. It looks like all of them are going to be centered around Linhardt. So let's go start off with Linhardt and Lysithia.
Aha, Lysithia. It's wrong to tease, yet I can hardly help myself. I know a secret. Your secret, in fact.
I think you mean a baseless rumor. Why are you wasting your time? And mine, for that matter.
Well, it's a secret that could completely overturn what is considered common knowledge in crest research.
Shut your mouth! Just... Let's go talk somewhere other than here. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Where did you hear about it?
There was a sort of accident in Professor Hanneman's room.
I should have figured. You haven't told anyone, have you?
Of course not. If someone else were to learn you have 2 crests, I might lose you as a test subject.
Please stop talking so loudly. So what if I have 2 crests? If you insist on speaking of it, please do so quietly.
My intuition was correct. You do have 2 crests.
Wait, what? Did you just trick me?
Trick is such a strong word. I did it as testing a hypothesis.
Wow.
The truth is, I simply made an educated guess.
Well, now that I've confirmed it for you, there's not much I can do.
I disagree. For example, you could tell me if you were born with them, or is the source magical? What does it feel like to use both crests at the same time? Is it pleasant, painful, euphoric?
Enough is enough!
That's the touchy
I am
subject.
done talking about this. As though I'd speak of this to the likes of you.
I understand her desire for privacy, but to refuse my request for knowledge? It's rude.
Well, you're not thinking about what it meant for her to have gotten it. So, alrighty, let's go ahead and do Linhardt and Flame.
Now then, where is that book on dance?
Hello, Flame.
Adorable.
I'm curious if you could confirm some suspicions I have.
Hello, Linhardt. What is it?
This is starting to sound familiar.
I've recently been lost in study on the topic of Saint Setheline. You're familiar with her life, yes?
I know a little of her, as do many. But what does this have to do with me?
Interesting that you would ask that. Your question betrays your understanding of my inquiry.
I am quite certain that it does not, as a matter of fact.
I have interviewed several members of the Academy and the
This is
Monastery.
starting to sound familiar.
All agree that you have trouble focusing on detail-oriented work. As I mentioned, I have been carefully researching Saint Setheline's history, and I found several intriguing anecdotes concerning her life. Granted, it is not stated explicitly in the texts, but it is easy enough to read between the lines and get to the underlying truth. The authors of several tomes, all written within 50 years of Saint Setheline's passing, imply she found it difficult to maintain focus on detail-oriented tasks. Then, just this morning, as I was studying statues of Saint Setheline, I came to realize how similar her visage is to your own. Interesting, no?
I do not appreciate
wow.
your disrespectful approach to this topic.
No disrespect intended, I assure you. Saint Setheline is a major saint. I only mean to say that looking like her is an honor.
I actually meant that you are being disrespectful to Saint Setheline.
There was
wow.
one other item.
If you must.
You are quite skilled in white magic, yes? My understanding is that you have a very high affinity for the art.
Yes, I do. I am confident in my abilities.
She's the white mage.
I'm glad of my abilities, for it is a way in which I'm able to help others.
Indeed. Once more an echo of Saint Setheline. I'm so curious as to why such similarities exist. Her crest? Perhaps hereditary traits then? Or is it possible I am allowing myself to see patterns where there are none?
I am very busy searching for a book. I will be going now.
Oh, wow. Yeah, interesting that those particular two sport conversations actually start out very, very similar. But yeah, that is just about it. I want to double check some of my stuff, make sure that... Okay. Okay. The knowledge gem. Just simply because this will actually help me out quite a bit as far as I'm going to store the sword of the creator. As far as getting the rest away to try and get as many of the students as I can recruited, I'm going to have Byleth use the knowledge gem. Alrighty. Alright, looking good. Alright, yep. Okay. Alright. Alrighty. Let's make sure that. Alright, so wait a second. I know that. Yeah, I don't need to put them through that again. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into the mission. The Remire Calamity.
We've got to go. Now. The situation in Remire village has changed drastically. We don't know much more than that. We're hearing reports that the villagers are killing each other. Some say houses are burning. Regardless, we need to move.
Oh wow, that is serious.
Kill!
This is wow.
Help! Somebody please help!
What's going on here?
This is horrific. It's even more revolting. More terrible than I expected. That's not... And
True.
Oh wow.
But if we are not careful about how we proceed, we will only increase the death toll. Always so worthless. You do know that if we mess up, we will either kill or be killed, right?
Still, we cannot just stand here twiddling our thumbs and doing nothing.
I'd really like to go home now. But there's no time for thoughts like that. We have to help them. I am waiting for your orders with full readiness.
wait. Those people over there, they seem to be observing the chaos. They must be behind this. Eliminate them and rescue all of the unafflicted villagers.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so
Thank you.
that is
Thank you.
sometimes not showing a lot of the stuff can have a greater impact than actually showing it, and that. Alrighty, so Our objective is to take out the rampaging villagers, as well as trying to save the remaining villagers that have not been affected. And specifically, if you to take out the closest rampaging villager to the villagers, that will actually allow those villagers to escape. So we got several chests. All of them are going to be on this side. So I actually may bring in Ash, so I don't have to get any chest keys, because there's nothing on this side. Yeah, I will definitely bring in Ash. But first things first, I'm going to get all of the Black Eagles in here, so... one more. Now be Ash. Yeah, his personal skill is definitely extremely useful. So, let's see who has the lowest experience. Oh wow, Flame's at level 20. Okay, so Annette. Oh, okay, so Anna, and Anna will be the winner. We'll get to that in just a moment. Because looking down at the map, oh yeah, wow, what is Tomas doing here? And completely surrounded by the enemy. Almost makes you, they almost make it look like you're trying to actually rescue Tomas from within the confusion, but that's not gonna be the case. So, let's go ahead and reorganize. How do I want to do this? I'll have my 3 magic units right here. Yeah, I'll have Linhardt and Caspar. Actually, I'll actually switch sides between these two. And that... yeah. Yeah, because both of the chests are on this side, so... I have to make sure that everyone has movement skills in their combat arts. Alright. So, that is looking good. You know what? In fact, I'm going to have Edelgard, Hubert, Ferdinand, and Byleth attack the middle, while these 3 pairs, or these two trios, take the wings. Okay, that is how I'm gonna do this. All right. Making sure. Yeah, I believe they already checked. So, combat arts. Okay, swap. Okay, she has yet to. Drawback. Shove, that's good. Oh, wow. Okay, drawback, shove, shove. Drawback, good. Swap, good. Alrighty. Alright. And then the battalions, let's make sure that... Alright, is there... Alrighty. That's definitely more fitting, In fact, actually, let's take a look at what we have in the Battalion Guild. Huh. That is actually... Although I'm not sure if the Flame that I have has Rescue yet, so I'll double check on that. Battalion higher. Okay, so yeah, I've got plenty of...
Is that the one? 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 Is that the one?
Alrighty.
Come back.
Let's take a look at what Flame has. Okay, she does have Rescue. Okay. Sorry, Linhart. You are the weakest out of these. Alrighty, so if that is the case, then I'm gonna keep Flame in the middle, and then I'll have Hubert, Caspar, and Bernadetta face on these guys. In actuality, before I go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that anyone...
How best?
I'm going to elevate everyone that I can to their intermediate class. Because Archer Ash is definitely going to be better than just a regular Fighter Ash. No, it was a good suggestion, Anki.
I am all.
It's not something that I thought of before. I'm actually glad that you at least suggested it, because that is actually something that I would like to actually avoid having to do. It's just simply the fact that so that Ash has enough time to be able to get both of the chests, because that's actually a problem I usually end up running into once that particular situation comes into play. So, yeah, thank you very much for the suggestion. I don't consider it like backseat gaming or anything. You gave a suggestion, and I was appreciative. Alrighty. Let's save up. Let's go.
There are some suspicious-looking ruffians out there, but our top priority is to rescue the villagers. Got it? I'll rein in the villagers who've turned violent. You focus on rescuing the others.
Alright, save the villagers that are being attacked by rampaging villagers. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and
That's my cue.
Dorothea.
Kill! Kill!
Alrighty.
I will get the victory.
I'll give it my all. I'll prove myself.
And Ash crits. Alrighty, and what's his level up look like? Oh, dex, speed, and luck? Okay. Like, not ideal, but certainly not horrible. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll have Edelgard
I will prevail.
start working our way up here.
Let us away.
Stay focused. As you wish.
Alrighty. Hubert. Take him out.
I have no need of you.
And Hubert crits! Oh my goodness! Right now, 2 for 2 attacks for crits. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, that's actually... Hubert getting strength?
Thank you.
That was actually a pretty decent level. Of like, it would have been nice to have some speed, but... My goodness, that was actually pretty decent.
Oh no.
Alrighty, Bernadetta. Go ahead. Alrighty. Ooh, Steel Lance.
Put me in there.
Alright, so... not gonna be able to...
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I could... you know what? Yeah.
That was nothing.
Alrighty. Alright, and Flame. And no one's dodging at this point. Nice job, Petra. Okay. Yep. I know who you're talking about.
No.
Actually, considering that, I should have brought in a certain mage. But nevertheless.
No.
Oh, no worries. I knew you meant sorry. let's see how this turns out as we go along.
The one giving commands in the back. I'm certain that's Tomas the librarian.
Alrighty. Goodbye. No, actually. Okay. Oh. Goodbye. Oh, don't worry, Yankee. Don't worry at all. Alrighty. Let's see what I can... Okay. Let's... Okay, I'm gonna get the guaranteed shot in. And then I'll go ahead and gamble with the Deadeye. There we go. Nice job, Ash. Alrighty. Yeah, that's a point where I could end up using... Goodbye. Yeah, I'm probably going to heavily use combat arts. I'm not going to worry about that. Oh. No, that's not going to work. Okay. Sorry, Caspar, you're going to have to deal with it for a little bit. Alright, go ahead and heal.
Useful.
Nice dodge. Alrighty. Draw back. Bernadetta. Go ahead and take him out. Nice job, Bernie. What's your level up? Dexterity and res.
Thank you.
You already have plenty of dexterity. Well, to be fair, the green unit was within the thicket. It was this one. He was already in the bushes, so that certainly contributes. Alrighty, so time for. Alrighty. Oh, that's a sacrifice a little bit of HP. I've got physic anyways. Alright, Petra. Alrighty. So that is it for Violet. Go right ahead. Okay, decent level up. Decent level up. Alrighty. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shove you. And then I'm gonna okay, she's not gonna be able to shove, so okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can visit. No, she does not have it. Okay.
Tomas, what are you doing here? Dare I even ask?
I'm not Tomas. My name is Solon, the savior of all. What's the matter? So shocked you can't even speak.
So the obvious impersonator is turned out to be an imposter.
I was hiding away.
I am so
in
shocked.
Garrick Muck to get the blood of that little girl called Flame. With her blood, we'll be one step closer to realizing our goal.
Alrighty. And there we go. There he is.
Bit of fun here too.
That's the Death Knight. He must be an ally of Tomas, or Solon, or whoever he is.
Alrighty.
This will take some strategy.
Alright, 30% hit. Try and dodge this, Burden Man. Nice dodge. Ooh, nice dodge. Although oh no, he was actually in the clear. Uh-oh. That is not good. Alrighty, so... Alrighty. So... take you out.
Thank you.
Alrighty. And for you guys. Oh, Mystic, how are you doing today? How was your appointment?
was beneath me.
Alrighty, so. Yeah, he's in trouble right now. Although, yeah, he's really in trouble. Crud. Okay. So.
Now you know your limits.
Alrighty.
It's a long road yet.
Okay, decent level up. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna keep Sophia here.
You're a big help.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind having to go back all the way to the beginning and sort of reworking the team if this strategy's not going to work out. Okay. Because I do want to save. Okay, so nice to hear that. As far as things you missed, basically, I decided to start off the stream with finishing off with Metroid Zero Mission, because I actually was extremely close to finishing that yesterday. I didn't even realize how close I was. So, yeah, if you could use physics. But yeah, I ended up finishing that off. And then I made the announcement of what I was going to be doing next as far as Sundays. This next coming Sunday, I will be doing, starting up a new series with Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. And I will be bringing in Farah to be a co-host. And that will be every other Sunday because of his scheduling. So, alright, actually I'm gonna have... There we go. So, and for the other Sundays, I'll be going back to SSX3. And continuing with the next border on my list. Yep.
No one makes it past.
Yeah, Farrah is very much looking forward to teaching me about Xenoblade Chronicles X, and I'm very much looking forward to learning from him as well as working with him. So, thankfully, this villager had a vulnerary on him, so I removed the immediate threat, which was that mage. And now, okay, so I'm gonna have Flame heal Edelgard.
A great help.
I'm gonna have Edelgard take on this guy. Alrighty. You are gonna die by my hands.
Flame spirit protects me.
Alright. Yep. Funny thing, I've been on my Twitter. I've been alluding to the fact that I had a chaotic announcement for you guys, and that is actually what I was alluding to. So I will go ahead and let her Ferdinand have?
Only a fool challenges me.
Alrighty. Dorothea, go ahead and stay here. Alrighty, so I'll have Violet wait over here. And if Gerald starts moving, I'll start rescuing him back. And free experience for Flame anyways. Alrighty, so you are going to go after him. Since I didn't bring Lysithia in, I probably won't have anyone to actually take on the Death Knight himself. So as soon as I can get Ash up and get that second chest, I will go ahead and take care of Solon. Alright, Gerald did not move. That's good. Caspar, you need some experience. Alrighty. Nope. Yay!
We've rescued as many as we can. Now,
now he's gonna start moving towards. Okay. So. Go ahead and have him. Combat arts is so useful. Petra, go ahead and take care of that. And Ferdinand. Get some experience. Alright. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. I like that. Alright. You know what? I'm actually interested when we can when I finally get Ash all the way up here. I'm interested in hearing what Edelgard's conversation with Solon might be. Yeah, Ferdinand's on fire. Ferdinand von Fire. I am Ferdinand von Fire. Ferdinand on fire. Yep. I love it. Alright. Alrighty. Yep, let's go ahead and move on. And no enemy movement. And yep, Gerald starts. Alright, Flame, time to do your thing. Thank you, Dorothea. And Ferdinand can actually help out Ash with the movement. As well as Petra. Alright, what's your level up, Petra? Nice. I like it. I like it. And even got some weapon durability back. Nice. Alright, Flame. Actually... I'm gonna keep you away. Nice! Alrighty. And... gonna have Edelgard right here, and Violet right here. And we're just gonna keep... I am Ferdinand von Fire. We're gonna have Flame keep Gerald away from Solon. Long enough to try and get Ash over to the chest, and then I'll have Edelgard take on Mr. Solon. Although, actually, I'm interested. Ooh, that's actually decent. I'm gonna have to save that. I am going to save that possibility.
Thanks for helping.
Once I get Ash up to the chest, I will do it. I will have Bernadetta use that. Just to see if she's gonna hit. Alrighty. But for now... Alrighty. Alrighty, Dorothea. Go ahead and draw back.
I want to be...
I'll sacrifice a little bit of health. Oh, actually, no. She has swap. That's right. And go ahead, be a boy. Huh? Let's see what so we're here. Training bow. Okay, something so. Flame. And that still keeps you away. Nice. Alright, so... and one last rescue. That should keep Gerald away for a while. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start Shove Ash. And I'm gonna have Petra swap. He's not going to be quite ready. Although, I can certainly have Ash take him out. Because the Black Knight, or the Death Knight, the Black Knight cosplayer should only move when he is attacked personally, so. And then... we'll visit you.
Thanks.
And then... okay, so Ash should be able to get that chest right away. How? Okay, so I'm actually close enough for Edelgard to be able to move in position. So next turn we will do it. Do it. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. Next turn. course you started attacking Ash. But the problem is, you attacked Ash.
That's how it goes.
Alrighty. Ash, go ahead and grab whatever in that chest. Or Slayer, nice. Let's get Dorothea some experience.
I needed that.
Meredetta? Do it. Let's see if this
You
hits.
are but a savage, insignificant beast. Yet you think you can kill me?
Nice! Do it. And she hits. Edelgard? Go ahead and finish him off. You dead. You dead, boy. You dead.
Tomas! No. So, I will stop you.
What? If you insist on turning your blade against me, then expect no mercy.
Don't waste my time!
And she crits! Nice. And we got a good level
One
up.
step at a time.
She needed some dexterity, as well as all that
Why
tankiness.
have you come to
Nice!
this village? What are you planning?
I could have conducted this experiment on any test subjects. Now that I have what I came for, I must bid you farewell.
I must go.
Alrighty.
Wait!
So kill like overkill.
We let him go.
Edelgard Duke strikes. Yep.
I'll survey the village. There may still
Also,
be
if you guys
enemies in
noticed,
hiding.
69 damage. Nice. We saved all the villagers. Extra large bullion. Nice. We get some money. And an advanced seal. Edelgard's motivation maxed out. Nice. Awesome. Alright. Gonna go ahead and save.
My, thank you so much.
We are a little bit over 70 minutes in. How's everyone
Looks like we
doing?
somehow managed to sort things out, and casualties
Nice.
were kept to a minimum. They said they weren't picky about who they used as their test subjects. Because of them, the people of Remire Village.
There you are.
Huh. Glad to hear
That
it.
armor. So, you're the Flame Emperor.
Yes, I believe you have met my subordinate, the Death Knight.
Oh, we've met all right. But back to you. You're
Awesome
the
to
one
hear that.
responsible for the
What's on the
destruction
menu
of
for
this
breakfast there,
village.
Mystic?
Do not get the wrong idea.
What in blazes does that mean?
It is true that I am working with Solon, but that does not mean our objectives are the same. Had I known they planned to do this, I would have stopped it. You have my word.
Your words are meaningless. Now, I'll have to insist that you accompany us back to the monastery.
I cannot abide that. However, if you wish to join forces, I will hear your plea.
What?
If left to their own devices, they will commit countless more violent acts like this one. Do you not wish to prevent that? With the sword of the Creator on our side, Solon would not be a threat.
I will refuse.
Pity, though not unexpected. Pray that you do not live to regret your choice.
I'll be making a choice
Have you seen
later
Lady
on.
Edelgard? What's wrong, kid? Huh? Oh, damn it!
I'll be making both choices later on.
He's gone.
Ah, some toast. It's a classic toast.
I've been meaning to talk to you. Since coming to the monastery, you've changed. You've been angry since we first arrived in Remire village. And you look so happy when you're instructing the brats. Before the monastery, I'd never seen you bear your emotions like that. Not once. Then perhaps it's a good thing we came to the monastery. If only so I could see your face lit up like that. Or maybe there was never any reason for us to leave the monastery in the first place.
You got your foot in your mouth there.
Put my foot in my mouth, haven't I? Though I suppose it may be nearly that time. Come to my office when you next have a moment to spare. There's something I need to tell you.
Just what was that about? I can't recall a time of old when you were at the monastery. I wonder what is hiding in the mist that is your past.
That's a thick mist right there.
Professor, I don't know if this is appropriate to say, but admirable work out there. I really believe we did all that we could. No mortal is all-powerful. We must try to stay positive, even through the horror. I hear the so-called Flame Emperor appeared in Remire village as well. Hubert
Strange
told me
that you
that
bring
spoke
that
with
up.
him. Really? Is that what you want, Professor? That makes sense. It's hard to trust someone without knowing who they are, or how they're connected to all this. Even if he says he was an ally, his objectives are still unclear. If the Flame
Thickness
Emperor
has set
truly
in.
wishes to make use of
Use
your power,
defog. Ineffective.
perhaps someday he will appear
Not
before
very
you
effective.
without his mask, and you can look in his eyes and decide what you believe.
Adel, I need to ask you something. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I interrupt?
No, not at all. If you'll excuse me, Professor.
Alrighty.
You did well handling that awful business in Remire village. I am certain the goddess shares in our grief at the senselessness of that calamity. More importantly, I was shocked to hear that our own Tomas was actually a dark mage. I must reflect on our blindness.
That's quite a bit.
You surely must. I failed to notice that a rat was hiding in your home. Pathetic.
Multiple
Who are
rats.
these wicked foes? How did Tomas
Let's
escape
see.
their gaze?
Yuritsa, Tomas. The third one that we're about to, or we have already met, but
Tomas came to the monastery 40 years ago, by recommendation of House Ordelia of the Alliance. Around
that's
8
actually
years
kind of
ago,
one
he
of the
went back
reasons
to House
why
Ordelia
I
before
should have
returning
actually
to the
brought
monastery
Lysithea
once again
into.
just last year. After having worked at Garrigmach for decades, why would he betray us now? Just what did he hope to accomplish? Yuritsa became a professor at the Officers' Academy because of a recommendation from the Imperial nobility. Supposing that he is the Death Knight, that means that our enemy is an organization that has taken root in at least 2 territories.
In the long history of the Church of Seros, no, long before even that, there have been an endless number of threats to the peace of Fodlan. Yet those who oppose us still operate in the shadows, their identities a mystery. I believe that Solon and the Death Knight are merely one part of a much larger whole.
A threat to Fodlan's peace?
At least she's
That
right
means
about
we
that.
have no choice. We have to stop them all.
I have truly come to rely on you. I believe that the monastery will remain safe so long as we have you. We do not yet know the enemy's objective or whereabouts. For now, please devote yourself to preparing for whatever comes next.
That is all for today.
Professor, Please wait. I know there is much that you still do not understand. However, one thing is clear. You possess great power. I believe that you are destined to be a source of great hope for all. In any case, I expect great things from you. Walk this world proudly, dear Professor. May the goddess Sothis protect you.
Oh,
The
wow.
goddess Sothis? Is that what she just said?
Huge revelation.
Is something the matter?
Nutty?
In that case, farewell.
Do not say something that we may regret. What exactly am I?
I will actually contend on this.
For now,
as
let's
far as
leave
this plot
place.
point.
Please, go.
Considering how prevalent the religion is in Fodlan, why isn't Sothis' name more widely spoken? Considering that the goddess is such a huge figure, like I understand, like a lot of it is sort of based on the teachings of Saros, who had received the message from the goddess herself, and is actually the daughter of the goddess. But why are we only now hearing Sothis' name being referenced as the goddess's name when the religion is such a huge part of this continent? So that's one thing I do have to contend with this story. It's like that's a little iffy that we would just now hear it, and from the most important person right now within. Well, right now,
White clouds, ethereal moon, the cause of sorrow. Though most stars will still glimmer in the crisp winter air, the blue sea star has gone back into hiding. Legend states that the goddess prays for peace from her home in the heavens. In the town of Garreg Mach, the anniversary of the monastery's completion nears, and the people's prayers intensify ahead of the Millennium Festival, still 5 years hence.
Oh, looks like we have a celebration. Video game logic. Convenience to the story, yep. Aloise's birthday. Give flowers.
Sorry to trouble you.
Alrighty.
We are planning a grand ball for this month.
Ah, the grand ball.
I'm sure the students will be most pleased.
Yes, certainly. However, we must not devote all of our time to frivolity. We have a new mission for you. We have found evidence of someone sneaking into an unused chapel.
No, there is nothing of value in that building. We do not yet know what the intruder's objectives are.
This month, your class is tasked with guarding the chapel and investigating these intruders. With the recent state of affairs surrounding the Holy Church, we cannot afford to overlook any abnormality, no matter how seemingly trivial.
I am ordering a
that's definitely
seasoned
logical.
knight to assist you to ensure the safety of the students. In times like these, I am afraid we must always expect the worst.
Why not have tea with the punniest dad around?
Reporting for duty, Lady Rhea.
I thought you two could use the time to bond. And to speak of important matters.
Appreciate the...
Bear in mind that Geralt has a separate mission of his own. He will join you once he has finished it.
Alrighty.
It's true. I'll be away from the monastery for a while. But when I return, I'll come and watch you work. I'll be looking forward to it.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Advanced exams. So we got. Alrighty, we definitely got a few students that can be able to take advanced exams. But before that, I'm actually gonna bring up something here. Alright. We are good. Before we continue, I'm gonna need to take a personal break, so I'll be right back in a moment. So, just a moment. Alrighty, I am back, and okay, we'll see you when you get back, Anki. Alrighty, so for this month, there's several things that we're gonna have to end up covering. One, hopefully, I can be able to get a few, at least a few more recruitments. Let's actually see what Violet is at for certain. Okay, so. Okay, so I believe. Okay, I do have. I'm gonna have to see if I can get another support level with Felix, because I'm still quite a bit of ways with Sword, and I'm still quite a bit of ways with Bow, but at least low enough rank at Bow that with the knowledge gem that I have, I should be able to gain quite a bit. So, it does not look like I'm going to be able to straight up recruit anyone on this month. Yeah. But I can at least sort of start building my way towards recruiting some of those people. I'm definitely going to want to recruit Felix. I'm definitely going to want to recruit Mercedes. That is definitely going to be a priority, especially considering that one of the paths that we're going to end up taking. Also going to want to start working on axe stuff as well, so work a little bit on sword, going to work on axe, just in case for the other route with recruiting Hilda. Other than that, any other person that I end up recruiting is probably going to end up sort of being by chance at this point, as well as just sort of getting enough support levels. So, one thing that we're also going to be doing is this with the whole grand ball. White Heron Cup. This is an event that basically is going to give us a chance on getting a dancer, a promotion into the dancer clans. So I'm going to end up having to decide which of my students is going to be well suited, and I certainly have a few choices that will definitely work well towards it. But I'm pretty sure. Okay, so 18. I was good. Oh wow, Edelgard is definitely way up there. That would be interesting. Dancer Edelgard. Huh. Oh, Ferdinand could. I see Leonhard has none. Huh. Let's see what we have here. Okay. So, as far as who is going to choose, I'll leave that for a little bit, because it won't be long before I end up making the decision as far as who I'm going to put into the White Heron Cup. But before we get into that, I'm going to go ahead and get into some support conversations. So we got Edelgard and Ferdinand. This is going to be interesting.
You came at just the right time, Edelgard.
Is that so?
Yes, I have a story for you. It's about a pair of nobles living about 100 years after the founding of the Adrestian Empire. One was Derek von Eyre. People called him the warrior prime minister. He bravely led soldiers into battle and mowed down his enemies. And the other
was the emperor of the time. She wagered the throne in a duel against Derek and won.
Why don't we do what our ancestors did and have a little duel ourselves?
That's what you're going to say. But the answer is no.
You interrupted me! The warrior prime minister used a dramatic line to propose the duel, and you did not allow me to say it!
My apologies, Ferdinand.
Well, at any rate, you were correct in surmising that I was about to challenge you. But you were rather blunt in your refusal.
Ferdinand, control yourself.
Why
when
should
will you
she
tire of challenging me in pointless competitions?
I can quit now if you insist on it. I will not challenge you again.
You expect me to believe that?
Why do you look so surprised? Of course it is not a valid duel unless both parties are willing. Now that you have refused outright, I must come up with some other way of getting that which I seek.
I'm afraid to ask what you could possibly mean by that.
Only that I will find some other way of showing everyone that I am superior to you. I will write a handbill listing your accomplishments, alongside my own more impressive accomplishments. Copyists will produce thousands of these
At this point,
pamphlets
it's
and
almost
distribute them far
instead
and
of a
wide.
rivalry, it
Then
seems more
everyone
like a
will know
vendetta.
about my...
This has to stop. Perhaps I should have ended things with a duel after all.
It's... Alrighty, next is Ferdinand and Flame. Let's see what we have here.
What is that lovely smell? It seems to be coming from the training area. What could it be?
You have met your match, Rust. So stubborn.
Good day to you, Ferdinand. You smell amazing. That is you I am smelling, is it not?
Flame, hello. Are you referring to the smell of this oil?
Aha! Yes, that is the smell, all right.
I am simply doing some armor maintenance. A little oil keeps the rust at bay, ensuring that the armor moves smoothly, without any hitches.
I see. I thought maybe you were doing some cooking. You smell a bit like food. But I suppose that is the oil cooking my nose.
I would not cook in the training area. Are you hungry by chance?
Not really.
You could
no.
say it's almost a drinking
But
challenge.
is that oil not also used for cooking?
How long
Things
can
like
Flynn go into a
frying meat or
conversation
drizzling
without
it
having to
over a
mention
nice
fish?
salad, things of that nature. Were I to coat my armor in oil that smells of food, I would be distracted by hunger at all times.
I doubt that amidst actual fighting, the smell would still make you hungry. When you are in the thick of it, you devote all your focus and energy to the fight. There is no time to feel peckish.
I suppose you're right. And actually, all of this talk of delicious oil has made me hungry.
In that case, I will accompany you to the dining hall. I will be finished in a couple of minutes.
I must apologize, Ferdinand, but I cannot wait even a moment for you. I am famished. I shall be in the dining hall, getting my fill of fried goodies.
Well, that was quick. I will admit, now that
It's not Friday, so it's not fish fry
it's
time.
a rather appetizing smell.
Alrighty. Next is going. This is gonna be interesting. Caspar and Bernadetta. The second one on this one.
Hi.
Well, if it isn't Bernadetta, what brings you here?
Am I bothering you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'll come back another time.
Don't leave yet, you just got here. Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Yes. Do you remember that time in town?
In town? Oh, you mean when all those thieves showed up? Whew, that was rough. I heard a bunch of people got robbed.
No, not that. I mean the time I was carried off.
Some thieves tried to carry you off?
No,
Horrible.
you did.
Absolutely horrible. Just tell me which way they went. I'm gonna...
That's not what I mean. Oh, just forget it.
Wait, don't go. What are you trying to ask me?
Will you really listen this time?
No, he's dumber than a brick.
Of course. Sorry. You have my full attention.
Do you remember when you carried me to that spot with a really pretty view? Where is that place? I've been looking all over.
The place I took you with the view. Oh, right. Okay, first you go out of the monastery, and actually it's kind of tricky to explain. Come on, I'll just take you there again, but pay attention this time.
Oh no. And once again, I think we're experiencing a little deja vu. Yep, certainly deja vu. Just a glitch in the Matrix. Alrighty, and that's gonna be it for the supports. Alright, let's see who we can. Is there gonna be anyone that we can actually... Ooh, Petra's seems to be the closest with 43% and 43%. I am not... I'll try for Assassin first, but I'm definitely going to eventually take her the way of the Wyvern class line. Ash, not close enough. Same thing. Yeah, pretty much everyone is not really all that close. Okay, so let's go ahead and explore.
Tomas. No. Solon, was it not? And the Flame Emperor. It is, or is the fault my own? And it is most clear that something has transpired, and it relates to you somehow. Or is the fault my own? And you're just caught inside the wave. Sophis, the goddess of this world. I bear her name.
It's a little bit more straightforward than that.
I feel as though my head has turned to mush.
Alrighty. Alright, so... Ash, Lysithia, Marianne... Okay, so we got a few people to motivate. Before we do anything, let's go to the Abyss.
Listen up. I've got something to report. Mr. Backup doesn't come by anymore, which is fine. Not incredibly rude or anything. Nope, just fine.
How many times are you gonna bring that up? Like, I feel like I'm hearing a broken record right at this point.
They're having a lot of fun up on the surface, aren't they? Some kind of grand ball. Picture them all relaxing, having a drink, getting to dance with people they fancy. If I showed my face up there, the Knights would have my head in a second.
Alrighty.
When I snuck into the monastery a while back, I saw a girl there the same age as me. She was crying. I couldn't believe it. How could you ever cry in a place like that, where there's always food on the table?
Alrighty, so none of the usual cast is down here.
Hey, you. This is our last occasion to speak. I am ordered to be leaving. They are thinking I am the follower of an evil god. It is not so, but they are not understanding.
Okay. Alrighty. Not much to do down there, so everyone is up on the surface. Alrighty. Sorry about that. Alright, meticulous leisure. Probably someone prefers a close shave.
What's this about? The ball. Knights don't participate. It's an event for students, but it does pique the interest of some knights in particular.
Alrighty. I need some bow experience.
Practice yields results. Too much merriment. The librarian betrayed us. The Death Knight is back. Is this the time to be throwing a ball?
I will ask you on mission assistance for this month.
Yes.
Alrighty. Any items? Could I? Okay, I didn't see anything. Thought I saw something. Nope, no items here.
Everyone's in such a festive mood. I feel a bit out of my element here. I can't help but worry something might happen while we're all distracted. After all, our enemies are always plotting. Still, this air of levity is much more agreeable than the grim atmosphere of late.
Alright.
Hi there! Legend has it that long ago, a female student from the academy met with a mysterious man at the Goddess Tower. They fell in love at first sight and were bound together forever after. But that's not the really interesting part. The incredible part is that the man was apparently the Adrestian Emperor himself. What I wouldn't give to fall in love at first sight with a splendid and powerful gentleman. I want my own fairy tale romance, and I want it now.
Wonder if they're hinting at something.
Nope.
Alrighty. Huh? I think that along soon.
It's almost time for the ball. Oh my, am I excited! This being a school, we don't have many chances to get dressy.
Alright. Some scary things have been happening lately. I hope that this month, of all months, is peaceful. The ball is coming up and everything. Although I'm not much of a dancer, actually.
Alrighty, let's,
Oh, that's mine!
The long-awaited ball. Finally an opportunity to showcase my exquisite skills on the dance floor. These skills were ingrained in me when I was a boy. My hands and feet move on pure instinct.
alright, so nothing for you. I actually would not be surprised if, with how the Golden Deer stands, that Lawrence is actually the one that either Lawrence or Claude are probably going to be the one chosen to
It's true that
participate in the
Tomas
ball
was
for the
employed here
ones
under the
remaining.
recommendation of House Cordelia. But that's all I know of the topic. I never even seen him prior to enrolling here. Even when he was supposedly in Ordelia territory, I never once saw him there. I'm still feeling bothered by all of this. But there's not much else I can say about it right now.
Alrighty. Okay, so I do not have any items for you right now, so I'm gonna have to go buy them.
Oh.
No, I am not going to. Actually, because I should have gotten, yes, the giant shell. Alright. Leone. Okay, so I've got.
I'm glad the Remire village situation got sorted out, but it's not over yet, is it? And I can't believe old Tomas turned out to be an enemy. Who can you trust anymore?
Alrighty. But you are already full motivation, so I don't need to work on you. Oh, hello, Yuri. And Dorothea. Is that out? Repellent powder. I believe that was one of the... That was one of the Ashen Wolves, I believe. Yes, that is Constance. Okay. Is there anything else over here? Okay.
I wonder if Remire village will ever be the same again. How do you recover from such a terrible event? So many dead, so much destroyed.
Yeah.
I can't see how the whole village doesn't just end up abandoned.
Alrighty. And your full motivation.
Not even the tragedy in Remire village will stop the surface dwellers from getting jazzed about a party. I get that they're probably seeking a distraction, but it still feels pretty damn selfish if you ask me.
Yeah, that...
Look, I get it. I'm still gonna speak my piece about it. Things have quieted down, but nothing has been resolved. Better stay alert.
Alrighty. Any items around here? No, does not look like it. Okay. Nothing here. Bernadetta.
The ball. A grim reminder of my sad reality. The other nobles will be fine, I'm sure. They've all been to events like this before. But me? I'm a noble, and I've never even been close to one of these things.
Alrighty. Up your full motivation. Mercedes, how you doing?
Oh, now where did that Ingrid run off to? The ball is soon, and she hadn't even put on any makeup. I was trying to help her out.
Alright. Okay. And yes! We have gone up a professor level. Activity points for instruction and exploration have increased. Number of adjuncts you can deploy have also increased. Nice! Alrighty. Alright, so for... let's do yellow flower seeds. Cultivate. Nope, no increase, so just do the magic.
Great. Just great. It's that time when all the students get all lovey-dovey. You're new, but you know about the ball, yeah? I can't bear it. Young love is wasted on the young. They can't appreciate it to its fullest. Ugh. I wish I could fall in love too.
Wow. Okay, so... let's get some sword training in. Nope, no one up there, although I will check to see if there's any items. Oh, welcome back, Anki. Okay, so... yeah, it's getting close, so I'll quickly take care of a few things, and then we will go ahead and close up the stream, so... I just want to quickly check to see if there's any lost items around here, because you never know. No? I believe it would have been probably Felix's. Or did I already pass his up? No, this is Felix's room right here. Nope, nothing. No. And no. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do before saving up, and I'm gonna at the very least talk with Anna and see if I should have more than enough to.
Okay. Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coin? I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. Or... hey, how
Yep.
about a
Ooh,
favor?
speed wing. And in fact, work on that bow.
Appreciate it.
Yep, I had enough to get the speed wing. Nice. Alrighty. So, gonna go ahead and save up. Yep. Always check the room. I was mainly looking for lost items. I know that there's also those stuff that you can find for professor experience. But yeah, that will go ahead and finish things up for today. Right here. Thank you very much for joining me. As far as tomorrow, because of the shift in my work schedule, I normally would be off on Tuesdays, but I was sort of asked to work tomorrow. As although they have not let me know what my new day off is for this week. It's just going to be for this week as far as me working on Tuesday. So depending on what kind of route I get tomorrow, and depending on what my next day off is, so sort of replace the one I would have had tomorrow. I'm Tomorrow's stream could change, so I be sure to check on my Twitter at ZennyDragon, as well as sort of check on the Discord. I'll always post the updates as far as related to stream on on both the Blazing Night Discord as well as the Ferris Discord. So with that, that will be it for it today. Thank you very much for joining me once again. Next Sunday, we're going to be starting a new series with Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, and Farrah will be joining us. And actually, yesterday with the Metroid stream, there was a new follower. Was able to shout them out, but that means we're at 24 followers right now. So we're still climbing our way up. It's a slow climb, but we're climbing our way up to that 50 follower goal. So with that, I hope you've had a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have fun, take care, and God bless. See you all.